serve in every situation. Let's embrace our time today to listen and engage in dialogue with the community. I believe we can still learn a lot more from them. Before I conclude this welcoming speech, please allow me to express my heartfelt gratitude to all members of the global Caritas family. We are now one family because we strong symbol that we are one family. No, we can go anymore because we are one family. If we go everywhere, we always meet with our member of family. To all members of the global Caritas family who have happily gathered in this village to join the communities we serve in giving thanks for 75 years. To our dear faithful and the local community who have greeted us with open arms and beautiful procession to this meeting room, and prepared this celebration with a spirit of love and unity. And finally, to our generous hearts, Bishop of Labuan Bajo and Caritas Labuan Bajo for their careful planning of everything. In addition to commemorating of 70th anniversary of service, Caritas Indonesia is grateful for getting the opportunity to be honored by Caritas International 70th anniversary. Let's take this opportunity to express gratitude for Caritas' lengthy journey and assuring determination to keep working together in Caritas' way to create peace. God. Thank you, and may God bless us.
Thank you very much, Bishop Yusriana Prabdi. Ladies and gentlemen, our next agenda this morning is the presentation from the Director of Carina, Father Freddy. The Director of Carina, please take the stage.
Hello everybody, very good morning, His Excellency Cardinal Kochi, Your Excellency, all Bishop. I think time for small relax. People will provide us some coffee, but let me introduce Caritas Indonesia, short information, and why we are here, because our themes how to celebrate Caritas from the community, and for us Caritas is really how to say, it's really concrete in the communities, the spirit of Caritas. So let me introduce something about Caritas Indonesia. Caritas Indonesia serves 38 dioceses in Indonesia. Next. So we believe this is confederation, and we believe not only confederation, but we're talking about the spirit of love, the spirit of Caritas around the world, and thoughts to everyone who want to continue the blessing of love. So I will explain how the confederation reaching out to the communities. Next. So this is a huge, very large island. You see more than 13,000 islands across Indonesia. And so we have to find out the strategy, how to approach the situation of Indonesia, how to address the disasters in this area look like this. Next. So, yeah, I'd like to look other organizations. We also do the organizational development. We have a strategic planning, and now we have 6 priority programs. Next. Caritas Indonesia started 2006, and we have done 4 times strategic planning. The first phase of us, we focus to emergency response and DRR, but in the third period, we add development, and now current strategic planning, we try to do the humanitarian services, address many issues in Indonesia. So that's why we also serve in emergency response, disaster risk reduction, integral ecological development, migrant and refugee, health and nutrition, safeguarding and diocesan accompaniment. Based on the standard of Caritas Internationalis, Caritas Indonesia follow the CIMS, and we have done 2 times process, and Caritas Indonesia ready for the 3rd phase of CIMS. I think not many Caritas has implemented for the 3rd phase, but we are ready for the 3rd phase. And our scoring last 2023, we have a lack scoring in safeguarding. That's why we, in the last 2 years, we improved safeguarding from the institutional to the program in the field. So now we happy we can integrate all the safeguarding in all the program of Caritas Indonesia. Thank you for the support of CI. Thank you for the support of CIS, of CMOS, Germany, Australia, which help us very much in improving our capacity in safeguarding. Sebelumnya, we want to duplicate CIMS to accompany the diocese. So since 2019, we also do small assessment in improving organizational in diocese level. So since that, we using CIMS tools for the diocese also. Next. The first thing we have to do, according to Caritas International Management Standard, is preparing diocese. Preparing diocese because diocese is the real implementer of Caritas, and the diocese helping the parish to implement the program of Caritas. National Caritas has no program. They only become an animator, coordinator, and facilitator for all dioceses. So that's why our program focuses to capacity building for the all directors in diocese. We make capacity building for the all staff in the diocese. So this is our program, strengthening the leaders of the diocese, leader of the social, economic, institutional commission in diocese. This is the program. We provide also training for the leaders, training for the administration, and also train them to how to build the policies and SOP. Next. So the second things we organize in Caritas Indonesia is the emergency response. We want to ensure Caritas network across all dioceses have effective emergency response system and protocols and well-trained staff and volunteers to provide timely and life-saving emergency response, recovery, and resilience building support. Because I have shown you the islands of Indonesia, we have to make a strategy how to approach this situation. Next. So this is we call this step of compassionate response. Every level should take the responsible according to the level of disaster, the level of the problem. So we want to reach the community from national to diocese, deaconry, parish, house station, and community. This is we are in the community now. But the leader here is the local, the parish communities is the leader. And also from diocese, strengthen this diocese, this parish. So local champion, local leadership, our localization program, and that is really true. We have to make this our dream become true. Next. So one strategy in helping how to respond to disasters, we make volunteer management. All the volunteers come from every diocese. We provide training, and we hope they can contribute for their communities, and they can share their contribution to other parishes, to other dioceses, according to the level of our mechanism. Next. So, yeah, we are really appreciate for the volunteers because there are many disasters in Indonesia, and smoothly we try to respond according to our capacity and involve all the volunteers, not only the diocese but also from the other dioceses to helping the other dioceses. This is our response in disasters. Last one, we are in the Sumatra. Next. In Sumatra, for November, there is a disasters, flood and landslide. We have responded. Until now, we still continue emergency appeal, and we organize this response, involve all the dioceses. That's why we also using strategy of CI that in Caritas Indonesia we establish also committee. So every part of strategic planning we establish committee in national. The committee consists of the director of Caritas or senior staff of Caritas. For example, for the emergency response, we have a committee. 5 directors of diocese become a committee, and a part of decision and how to helping other dioceses during the disaster. So the committee also of emergency response also lead in this program. And we are also grateful because the University of Catholic and also the Hospital of Catholic and in disasters now they send the doctors and psychologists working together with us. Besides we working with the government agency, national agency disaster, but we are also working with the university, we are working with the hospital, Catholic hospital. Next. Okay, the others approach and strategy of us is Thrive. Thrive is as a strategy and approach for resilience and local leadership strengthening. We want to make sure that people in the grassroots have to respond to this daily situation, the humanitarian issue. So how to do this? We have to make sure that in the parish there is capacity of them. Parishes will become as empowered and independent humanitarian actors. Also, parishes respond more effectively in humanitarian issues. And they can take initiative, collaborate with the other actors in the communities. And also, we hope there is strengthening local humanitarian service capacity. Next. So, thank you for the CIMO, especially for the Caritas Germany. We have a program tried for 6 dioceses. From the 6 dioceses, now we replication to the 10 dioceses. And the 10 dioceses, because they believe this is the good strategy, so they want to do independently, accompanied by the Caritas Indonesia. So, because this is the very, very good strategy, Paris Resilient Program, movement. Next. Okay, this is the activities. There is activities from the Paris, diocese, and national level. Next. And we hope our expected result in the Paris level, Paris disaster resilience structure established. We want in every parishes there is structure how to respond the disaster and humanitarian issue. Second, Paris delivering accountable humanitarian services. Also improve the understanding of hazard, vulnerabilities, and capacities. Availability of Paris resilience model, and we hope there are stronger local leadership and independent response capacity according to the SOP and in the diocese level, national level. Okay. Next. So, for example, in Purwokerto, they can address. So, in Caritas Indonesia network now, if something happened in the Paris, they can help themselves. They can help themselves. We hope also in the diocese. If they need assistance from the national, so the national will come. But we have built together mechanism. It's okay. Next. These examples in Denpasar, in Malang, they do themselves. Next. The third one, development program. The quality and dignified life of vulnerable people is ensured through integral sustainable development. Next. So, next. We have three main programs in development program: integral ecology development program, health and nutrition program, migrant, refugee, and anti-human trafficking programs. Next. This is integral ecology development. We approach the people through their asset potential. We using asset-based community development. Look like in this area, they started the program using asset-based community development. And according to their, what is their potential? And we grateful because the shell you use, this one, produced by the community of komunitas apa yang produksi? Yang ini selendangnya. Gajul organic. They produce the products. According to the capacity, according to the asset, they try to address their issue. So this is we have a development program supported by Caritas Canada and Caritas Australia. Next. Integral ecology program also in Caritas Malang, in Banjarmasin. This is our program, Harvest, and we will visit Harvest pilot project in this area, and Father Yuven will explain that. Next. We have also nutrition and health program. Next. Because this is the problem, we help the Sumba, Wetebula Diocese in establish drinking water and environmental health sectors. Next. For the malnutrition, stunting. Next. And last one, we have also migrant and refugee anti-human trafficking program. This is the new one, but we want to address this very much because this is important things in Indonesia. In this month, we will launch the vocational training and information center for the migrants and trafficking in Batam. We will launch because we want to prepare the people who want to be migrant workers and also helping them after post migrants. We have many problems in this. We have a committee also to address this, and we have a champion in these things. For example, Sister Laurencia. Where is Sister Laurencia? Laurentina? Please stand up. Sister Laurencia. She help migrants worker who kembalikan. She receive every week 1 or 2 dirasa coffee every week, migrant workers from outside. So we have to make a focus this issue, very crucial issue. Next. This is the construction and vocational training and information center. We invite you to join with us at the end of the May. Next. Sometimes we also helping in schools construction. Next. Also for the assistant, especially in COVID. Next. Also for the food security, for the diocese, we need food security. Next. Okay, this is our partners. We collaborate with many. Next. So, we believe these structures, Caritas is real, love of God is real, from the Holy See to the local communities. We believe. And that's why you all come here to meet the communities. Next. So, the Holistic Agriculture Resilient Vision Empowerment Sustainability and Transformation Program in this area, supported by Development and Peace since 2015. So, this is expressed also sustainability and local leadership, and I'm really glad also because after they accompany one community and they continue to the other communities. So not only focus to one communities, 2 communities, but split out, reaching to the another communities. This is the program. So that's why Development and Peace from Canada supported since 2015 until now. So we will continue, but they can duplicate themselves to the other communities. So that's my presentation. Thank you so much for your patience to hear me. Please free to enjoy your coffee, your snack, the local food. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Carlos, for the insightful information regarding Caritas Indonesia activities. Next, we would like to invite the Secretary General of Caritas Indonesia, Caritas Secretary General of Caritas International, Mr. Astor Patton, to share your message with us. The message is yours.
Good morning, everyone. It's good to hear you in good voice. For a moment there, I thought I had been promoted from Caritas Internationalis to Caritas Indonesia. But now I have to go back to my old job. So, it's a huge pleasure for us all to be with you here today. And I hope those of you, the Indonesians in the room, I hope you understand. Do you understand? Not really. Yes, some of you. Ah, well. So the book of Ecclesiastes says there is a time for everything. A time to laugh and a time to cry. A time to sing and a time to dance. And today is a time to celebrate. So we're going to celebrate together today. I'm looking forward to the laughter, to the singing, to the dancing. And the first of Jesus' miracles is the wedding at Cana, which is a celebration like we have today. We don't have a wedding as such, but by analogy we do have a wedding. It is the wedding between Caritas and the Church. The two should become one. As Pope Francis used to say, there is no church without Caritas. There is no Caritas without the Church. And the wedding at Cana, weddings are always, first and foremost, a family affair. And here we are, the family of Caritas. And it's always wonderful to bring the Caritas family together. And I want to emphasize in that the communities where we work, the communities where Caritas Indonesia works, you are all part of our family. So it is a celebration of the family of Caritas. But the other thing with every wedding is it is always a community celebration. It is the public celebration of the coming together of a couple, the coming together of Caritas and the Church. And Caritas is always rooted in the local communities. As Father Freddie just described so well, the heart of Caritas Indonesia is the communities, is the parishes. The rest is all just to support, to animate, to coordinate, to help function better. But the richness of Caritas is always the community. In 2004, many of you will remember the big tsunami, the Boxing Day tsunami it became called, hit all of the shores around the Indian Ocean. And Aceh, out in the far west of Indonesia, was one of those that was most badly affected. I was only a young man then. I'm old now. I was only a young man then, but I was asked to go to Sri Lanka to work for the tsunami response there. And as I was working with Caritas Internationalis, looking at how to respond in Sri Lanka, we realized that here in Indonesia, we already knew. Here in Indonesia, we didn't have a national Caritas. We didn't have the right level of Caritas to allow the Caritas family worldwide to support the local church. We knew the local church was working. The local church is always working. The local Caritas is always working. But we didn't have a way to connect the local with the global. And so about 18 months later, Caritas Indonesia was born. And today we celebrate 20 years of everything that has been accomplished in those 20 years. It started like it always does. It started small in area, but the response to the Boxing Day tsunami was enormous, with all of the goodwill and the solidarity coming from overseas. But today, as Father Freddie was just describing, we now have Caritas in every diocese, almost every diocese, across the whole of Indonesia. And not just at a diocesan level, at a parish level, at the local community level. And I think the sophistication of the thinking of Caritas Indonesia, the vision of Caritas Indonesia, of how Caritas can work in a country, is something that many, many countries could learn from. I think there's a really rich model here. And after 20 years, I really want to congratulate Caritas Indonesia for everything you've achieved. Not just in your program's work and the difference you have made for people, but for the institutional strength that you have built that make this possible and that make it work so effectively. And as I say, this always starts with the communities. And Freddie has described how you build up those different levels of response all the way up. But one of the things I really see here in Indonesia is the strength of leadership in the national that really understands subsidiarity and putting responsibility at the right level, but also provides the vision and leadership that is needed. And the other thing is a really strong governance, a governance which is very much part of the church and the thinking of the church in the presence of Bishop Pius and the other, and sorry, I've forgotten, which one is also on the board? I'm looking, someone raise a hand. Which bishop is the second bishop on the board? Aloysius. Aloysius on the board. So we have the church on the board, but we also have some really strong lay people who bring a very strong professional background, so that Caritas is always together. That service of charity, which is born of love, which is the heart that sees, but has the same level of commitment to the quality of what we do, because the poor deserve the best. It's not good enough just to be good enough. The poor deserve to be served well. And so we have Debbie and we have Catherine, who is working with young people and brings that voice onto the board. And it's wonderful to see that breadth of skills and experience reinforcing the pastoral concern of the church, so that Caritas can be the best it can be here in Indonesia. I'm very aware, as we were sitting here listening, and I was looking out and just seeing the forest that is on the hillside here. And as we drove here, the island and the clouds hanging down in the valleys. We had to stop for a short while on the road, and as I was standing there, the sound of the bird song. And so, in the programming that we see, and then, there's the migrants work, the health work, but the bit that just struck me today is that closeness to the cycles of nature. The agricultural practice, which when we recognise the strength of nature, we can transform the way we farm. We can really make our food more secure. We can have more food, we can have more diverse food, and we can produce a surplus so we can sell it in the market and we can have some money. And that's important because of the contribution it makes at the level of the family and the community. But it's also important because there is a link between looking after our own little piece of earth and our awareness of the ecosystem of the island, but also much more broadly in terms of the global ecosystem. And so we can see that there's a real insertion, there's an incarnate reality in the work of Caritas Indonesia here, which gives us that strong link back to a global sense of justice, the cry of the earth and the cry of the poor, as Pope Francis said. So just as I finish, I was watching with the flowing water. There's something very beautiful about the sound of flowing water and having it in our midst here. And I was remembered that I always carry with me a stone from my favourite beach, which is in England. It's down in Cornwall. And this is the place where I go when I want to feel connected to my roots. So today, washed in the water of the fountain, I leave that here with Caritas Indonesia as a symbol of how we are bound together in solidarity, a service of love together, the Church and Caritas, united for the good of the poor, for the greater glory of God. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Oscar, for these words and also the encouragement. And actually, your message reminds us that collaboration, competition are truly important in our mission and in our daily life. So once again, let's give a round of applause for Mr. Oscar. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to continue with one of the most exciting parts of today's visit. It's field visit. And for your information, the fields located around this place, it's in the left side of this building. But before that, let me explain to you about the flow of our field visit. The first, we will go to the seedling nursery, and after that, we will continue to the planting beds, and we will continue to the goat pen, and then we will stop by the compost pile, and finally, we will go to the first harvest area. So everyone, I want to ask you, are you ready?
Yes,
Yes. So
let me add something. This is the demo farm for them, for the communities. But every family learn here, working together here, but they implement in their house. Just this is only the demo farm, pilot project for them, and every family has to implement in their family. So every family enjoy, and we invite you to make a harvest. There is a festival there. You can come by snack.
okay.
Toilet over there, and toilet in the pastoral also. Restroom, yeah, restroom. Okay, enjoy.
Okay, once again, enjoy the visit. Alright. Once again, for the first, we will go to the seedling nursery. Located is in the left side front of this building.
For information, if anyone wants to go to the toilet first, the toilet will be on the left side of the building.
Hey, Om Vincent! Om Vincent! Om Vincent! Woo!
Iya, ini yang sebelah.
Dua kelompok. Yang pribadi dua kelompok. Kasih ruang. Kasih ruang. Om, putih. Om. Om. Yang putih, lalu putih. Kalau yang mare, itu yang sudah apa semua kemarin, yuk. Yang bulan apa ini Kak? Bulan April. Ya, Maret juga. April belum. Nanti saya yang tentang apa? Nanti siapa yang kita lagi besok apa? Bentar, besok tentang. Hai, hati lagi. Kabur, tidak dapat ya, termasuk. Tidak bisa mereka pilih. Kepilih, harus kita sini saja. Nah. Mereka dari begini kayak ada tulisan mereka supaya di mana kita juga pakai semua tuh. Sebelah sini ya Kak untuk dokumentasi. Dari sini itu sudah terpisah kayak
tidak dapat Romo, pilih semua Romo posisi. Siap Romo. Pilih semua.
Dari tengah itu masih dapat.
Enggak, posisinya dari mana? Tadi kan bisa nanti maka tidak dapat.
Caritas Indonesia.
Pilih semua. Iya. Harus naik ke posisi atau ke sana semua gitu.
Jawa semua. Anda bagaimana kan tahu dia yang pandu seharusnya atau?
Terus ambil sana semua atau di sana?
Jangan Kak di sini supaya ambil lapar itu ini itu.
Kita lagi. Caritas Indonesia.
Ini ke bawah.
Batasan record tadi.
Caritas Indonesia. Thank you very
Once again, dear distinguished guests, we kindly invite you to come closer in front of the building. Here. Okay, for the session and also sharing. Okay. Untuk seluruh staf Caritas Indonesia dimohon untuk mengajak para tamu ke depan pintu masuk karena kita akan mengadakan sesi dialog dan juga sharing bersama para petani di sini. Sekali lagi untuk tim Caritas Indonesia kami mohon untuk mengundang seluruh delegasi untuk menuju ke depan pintu masuk gedung ini untuk melakukan sesi dialog dan juga sharing.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, now we'll go to the dialogue session. I am Dominic Channel. I'll guide you for today's dialogue. In this dialogue, because we have limited time, so I will directly invite the farmer groups. There are two farmer groups to share something, experiences about the process of this program from the beginning to the end. Mr. Max, time is yours.
Teman-teman dari anggota komunitas kita akan sharing di sini. Ibu bapak, tolong para staf juga mendekat semua karena ada tanya jawab itu akan mau dibuat di sini. Mungkin ada pertanyaan dari mereka. Grup dari Labuan Bajo juga Romo Beben. Itu, thank you.
Yes. Okay. All right. Okay, now time for Mr. Max from Farmer Groups to share something about the program. Thank you, Mr. Max. Time is yours.
Oke, terima kasih. Terima kasih untuk kehadirannya. Di Kuskupan Labuan Bajo sudah terbentuk 4 kelompok tani yang terbagi. Ya, di Kuskupan Labuan Bajo sudah terbentuk 4 kelompok tani yang terbagi di 2 kelompok, di Paroki Datang dan di Paroki Lando.
So, thank you for all of you. So far in Labuan Bajo, Diocese of Labuan Bajo, there is the whole group has been established so far. 2 in Datak Paris and then 2 in Lando Paris. And each of the living together, and then Tanai means 1/2 that are established on this March.
Musyacama artinya hidup bersama dengan semangat sinodalitas. Total jumlah anggota kelompok ada 40 orang. Terus anggota aneka kegiatan kami di sini yaitu pertama pembuatan mall.
So, as I already said before, they have 40 people, members here, and the activities they have made so far. First is the production of local microorganisms or mall.
Selanjutnya kami melakukan pembuatan pupuk organik padat, lalu pembuatan pupuk organik cair, selanjutnya pembuatan pestisida alami.
So far they have made the solid fertilizer, organic fertilizer, and then the liquid fertilizer, and also the natural pesticides.
Kegiatan pengembangan lahan percontohan bersama, jumlah bedeng yang kami buat kelompok Musyacama berjumlah 64 bedeng, kelompok Canai berjumlah 56 bedeng, jadi totalnya 110 bedeng.
So far they have made 110 planting beds from the 2 groups.
Selanjutnya kami melakukan pembangunan rumah semai atau rumah pembibitan.
Then they also made a nursery, like a plant nursery or greenhouse here for the seeds.
Jenis tanaman sayuran yang ditanam di kebun kelompok kami, yang pertama kelompok Musyacama, kacang panjang berjumlah 204 pohon.
So far they have planted several vegetables like long beans. In total they have produced 204 long beans.
Terung 120 pohon.
Eggplant 120.
Mentimun 60 pohon.
Cucumber 60 trees.
Labu kuning 18 pohon.
Pumpkin like 18 trees.
Tomat 166 pohon.
And they produce tomato for 166 trees.
Cabai 52 pohon.
Chili 52 trees.
Bawang bombay 81 pohon.
Onion 81 trees.
Kangkung 3000 pohon.
Lentil like 3000 trees.
Sawi 1428 pohon.
Sawi is 1,428 trees.
Pakcoy 1656 pohon.
Pakcoy 1,656 trees.
Kelompok Canai, kegiatan kami adalah pembuatan kandang kambing.
Besides planting those vegetables, they also make goat shelter.
Selanjutnya,
here is the water supply, especially when the drought season.
Terima kasih.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Max, for sharing. This is the sharing from farmer groups. It's the page and during having this garden. Thank you very much.
Disseminating and all your sciences, they prepare food for us, and because on time, because of time, we have.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Lord God, the God of Caritas, you have blessed us with a beautiful day today. We have arrived from different places. The three from Labuan Bajo brought us together here. We arrived safely, and we share together the ideas about building bridges, building community, strengthen brotherhood, sisterhood, through the empowerment of the communities. We are to complement our togetherness today with the meal that already provided for us, thanks to the generosity working together of this parish, thanks to the collaboration of all people.
So after you take the food, you are invited to go inside the hall to enjoy the food.
Bapak Ibu, saudara-saudari, umat saya datang ketemu Pak Camat dan pihak kepolisian dan seterusnya, terima kasih, dan terutama kepada seluruh umat, luar biasa menyiapkan makanan, minuman, ini suasana yang baik, penyambutan yang luar biasa, merayakan ulang tahun Caritas dengan tarian, mereka sangat senang ya. Kami saja yang dari Jakarta sangat senang disambut di sini ya. Kami sangat senang dan terima kasih yang berlimpah kepada umat di sini. Kalianlah yang mewujudkan kasih yang nyata, Caritas yang nyata, dengan menerima kami yang begitu baik dan menyediakan apa yang berguna, apa yang kami butuhkan selama di sini. Sekali lagi terima kasih, dan saya punya kawan Romo Yuven akan tambah lagi ya, pakai bahasa Manggarai. Tadi bahasa Inggris kita habok, sekarang pakai Manggarai. Ya.
Saya pakai bahasa Toraja. Ya. Baik, ya dari tadi kita dengar mereka ngomong banyak. Sekarang saya menginformasikan ya. Ini perayaan 75 tahun ini ya, perayaan 75 tahun Caritas International dan 20 tahun Caritas Indonesia kita ini. Dan mereka ingin rayakan itu di Labuan Bajo, ya, di Indonesia, di Labuan Bajo, dan teristimewa di Datak ini. Dan mengapa di Datak? So cara noon perayaan ho, Ya, tentu salah satu alasannya karena Caritas Indonesia, ya Caritas Internasional itu mereka menghadirkan satu program CEO, ya, itu program pendampingan pertanian organik yang kami sudah bentuk selama ini, 2 kelompok di Paroki Datak ini dan 2 kelompok di Paroki Lando. Ya, tepuk tangan untuk 4 kelompok ini ya. Dan menurut direktur ini, ya, dan teman-teman Caritas Indonesia yang datang, ya ini 4 kelompok yang memang ya sangat luar biasa. Dan saya sudah belasan tahun di Caritas ini, ya, dan saya alami ya 2 kelompok di Datak, 2 kelompok di Lando itu menjadi 4 kelompok model lah untuk ke depan ini. Ya, itu karena itu alasan yang paling kuat mereka datang. Karena kelompok harvest kelompok pertanian organik, ya, karena perayaan 75 tahun ini mereka juga angkat tema tentang itu, organik, artinya ekologi, ya, mencintai ya alam ini. Ya, karena itu kami sangat berterima kasih, saya sebagai ya pelaksana perpanjangan tangan dari Bapak Direktur Caritas Indonesia ini dan juga Caritas Internationalis. Ya, berterima kasih telah datang 4 kelompok ini ya yang sudah membuat datang Kesupan Labuan Bajo, Kabupaten Manggarai Barat disiarkan di seluruh dunia dalam perayaan ini. Ya, ini tadi streaming ya Romo Feli, streaming di berapa negara?
Seluruh anggota Caritas ya.
Seluruh anggota Caritas sekitar 100 lebih 190 negara. Ranga-ranga di Teho lalu tahu enggak? Ya, ranga di Teho daku tetap terus. Amat ranga anggota kelompok aku. Ya, itu karena itu kebanggaan kami ya dari Caritas Kesupan Labuan Bajo. Ya, terima kasih Pastor Paroki, ya, vikaris parokial, DPP, DKP di sini dan juga di Paroki Lando, pemerintah desa, ya, kepolisian dan semuanya. Terima kasih banyak umat seluruhnya yang sudah mendukung kegiatan ini ya. Karena dukungan dikte main lava baikkan, hoki main belang solo. Hoki main belang, lava baikkan. Dan tentu saya harapan dikte, ya, saya sangat yakin ini lagu bahwa betul itu penuhi dise ungkapan kasih ya, itu disampaikan oleh Mister ya, bahwa itulah Caritas kasih ya. Itu kasih banyak. Itu terima kasih banyak ya. Ya. Kemudian kami menyampaikan maaf kalau memang dari kami ya ada hal yang kurang membuat begitu sibuk di sini ya, untuk kedatangan kami ya, kami menyampaikan maaf ya yang sebesar-besarnya. Terima kasih untuk semua tim media, tim Komsos ya, keamanan, semua tokoh masyarakat, tokoh adat yang sudah mengambil bagian dalam seluruh acara hari ini. Ya, bahwa ini menjadi acara yang sangat istimewa dan akan menjadi dokumentasi, ya, menjadi kenangan ya untuk kita di sini dan juga tentu untuk Caritas Internationalis ya. Nanti bagaimana kesan mereka akan kami sampaikan kembali ke sini ya ke depannya. Saya rasa itu saja yang saya bisa sampaikan. Bapak Direktur Karina silakan lanjutkan.
Ini juga peristiwa yang luar biasa karena ulang tahun Caritas Internationalis yang ke-75, ulang tahun Caritas Indonesia yang ke-20, ulang tahun Caritas Labuan Bajo yang kedua. Jadi 3 perayaan hari ini ya. 75 tahun Caritas Internationalis, 20 tahun Caritas Indonesia, 2 tahun Caritas Labuan Bajo. Mantap? Mantap. So all the delegates, we also celebrate for the 2nd years of Caritas Labuan Bajo. The 2nd years. So this is a big party, big party. Please enjoy your meal and you can join in the hall.
Terima kasih Bapak Direktur Caritas Indonesia. Baik, saya rasa itu pasaham enggak? Baik, terima kasih ya.
Selamat ulang tahun ke Romovi KMT, ulang tahun yang kedua.